Get started. This is break 4,220, and this is Top Sterling number 2, our second box in the case. And we have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 11 spots in this one. A lot of fillers. What's up, Lions Den? Fillers in this one: Sebastian V, Daniel Lee, Avery K, Lincoln B, John A, David G for 2, Saw M, Eric T for 2, Sherry W, Garrett J, Josh G, Greg G, Eric T, Trevor K, David S, Peter T, Stevie, CJ I, Joshua G, Eric T, Josh K, Izzy W, Chris H, Tim B, Pethora, Avery K, Tay W, Carter A, Derek S for 2, Ramrod for 1, William B, Derek S for 2, Miguel G, Eric T, Mitchell B, Paul B, Matt N, Chris H, Tanner, and Grant closing this one out. 44 names on this filler list. Top 11 are going to make it on into the break, and we're going to go 6 times. Top 11 are in. Good luck. Top 11 after 6 are going to be CJ I, Eric T, Trevor K, Matt N, Derek S, Sherry W, Avery K, Miguel G, David S, Daniel Lee, and Tay W making it on in. Congratulations to you, 11. You are in the break for 25% of the cost. Everybody who missed will get you in our filler giveaway at the end of the evening. What's going on, Kevin? Top 11 right there. Big filler. You guys are in. When do you think WWE boxes will slow down at normal? You know what? I'm not sure if they will. I don't know if Topps can meet the demand. It's not like they're going to release a set and all of the older sets are going to go down in value. That's just not going to happen. Not with where we're at right now with the market. So, honestly, I don't know. They're going to have to release some really bad sets, and they're going to have to sit there for a while. And we're going to have to rebuild a marketplace with product. But right now, there's just not a lot of WWE out there on the market. There's not a lot of sealed cases of the old stuff. I don't expect it to come down, unfortunately, for a while. All right, your combos in this one. We've got the Braves and the Astros, the Guardians and the Guardians and the White Sox, and the Blue Jays and the Marlins. We have Rudy M up top, all the way down to Tay going to be on the bottom. And we're going to go 8 times. 8 times on your names, 8 times on your teams. And good luck, everybody, in this one. Thank you guys for filling this one. Hopefully we see something big out of Sterling. Our first box was not particularly great. Didn't really give us a good look at it, I would say. David S. up top, down to Trevor. I don't think we really got a good first experience with the product. Hoping we see one of those sealing cards this time around. D-backs up top, Nationals on bottom. Five, 6, 7, and that is going to be 8 with the Orioles up top. All the way down to the Kansas City Royals going to be on the bottom. I think the problem is just Topps has too much going on right now, and they're not going to be able to print a lot of any one particular thing for a while. David S. with the Orioles. We have Russell P. with the Nationals. Jeff M. with the Diamondbacks. Solomon with the Cubs. Thomas K. with the Mets. Brett with the Guardians and the White Sox. Steve R. with the Blue Jays and the Marlins. Keith W. with the Dodgers. Frigo with the Braves and Astros. Rudy with the Mariners. Avery K. with the Red Sox. Paul A. with the Rockies. Saban with the Brewers. CJ with the Padres. Dan Lee with the A's, Matt N with the Tigers, Brett with the Yankees and the Cardinals. Sherry W with the Pirates on a filler. Good luck. Miguel G with the Reds. We have James D with the Rangers, Derek S with the Giants, Tay with the Phillies, Eric T with the Angels, Josh G with the Rays, Sam Lee with the Twins, and Trevor K with the Royals. Who does Roman Anthony sign for? He signs for both Panini and Topps, and also Leaf. By next year, he'll just be signing for Topps. Hank Aaron stuff for Atlanta? I think Hank Aaron has stuff in Sterling. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is before the licenses activate for NFL and NBA. I know that we have like 4 WWE sets planned for the rest of this year. That's what I've heard. It doesn't look like we're getting another WWE until the end of July. When's the Bond stuff dropping? Bonds is in this... Is Bonds in Sterling? I can't remember. I know he's in Series 2.
I can pull up the checklist.
Padres are one of the chase teams. Padres are definitely a chase. Not only do you have some prospects, you've got Fernando Tatis, you've got Manny Machado.
Merrill.
Yeah. Jackson Merrill.
Maybe Merrill's rookie.
Rockies are not good in Sterling, but you have one of the top prospects in Charlie Condon. He just had 3 hits last night, I believe. All right. If you guys have trades, you can continue to talk them. We do need to figure out which of these boxes in Sterling that we open. We have 3 boxes left in the case. So we're going to go... Actually, we got to flip it this way really quick. This is how we did it. We did the first box. All right. So I'm going to roll a dice. I don't know if you guys can see it because I can't even see. I'm going to roll a dice. I'm just going to roll it in here. If it's a 1 or 2, we'll do that one. 3 or 4, we'll do this one. 5 or 6, we'll do the one underneath it. That is a 5, so we're going to do the box underneath it. So we're going to do this box right here. These other boxes will be saved for breaks at a later date. There's a Hank Aaron cut autograph in Sterling. So we'll do that one. We have a couple of those. We have the black and white, which is a fun box.
I put the checklist in chat.
JML just put the checklist in chat if any of you want to check the checklist and see who you have to chase in Sterling. What's up, Jared? All right, we'll kick it off with the Old Faithful right here. Select one of the cheapest hobby boxes out there. Everything else for baseball is pretty unreasonable at this point. Hank Aaron bat knob. We need to see that. All right, we'll kick it off with Select. Good luck to everybody in this break. We need to see better than Devers and Paul Molitor, who were our autos in the first box. How about a Paul Skeens auto to start it off for Sherry? How about just a Paul Skeens right here? No big deal. What's up, Joey? All right, and we are off with Cal Ripken, Namala, and Stan the Man. We have a red coming up. Red is going to be Cal for Baltimore. Sparks Mem to 10 of George Lombard. How about that to kick it off? Going to Brett right off the rip. George Lombard to 10 on the patch. And there's going to be Barack Porter on the back. Probably not a one-touch. But holy smokes. Seeing the Hank Aaron bat plate pulled on Leighton the other day. The barrel. So that one might be off the board. Cal Ripken 77 of 149. Well, is the patch used? We'll find out. Is the patch used? It is not from a specific game or event, unfortunately. No, it is not. Topps has done a very good job restricting Panini's access to all kind of like game used materials and stuff. $50 on the Lombard. That's a start. Carson Rockefort for Kansas City is going to be on the tie-dye to 25, 2 of 25. Bryce Matthews, and that is going to be Ichiro Suzuki. That Ichiro's for New York, by the way.
Best team.
Brett's not going to like that, because Brett's a Mariners fan. All right, and last go, there's going to be Noah Schultz, Jackson Churio, Nolan Shanuel. 525 of you guys in chat. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. We'll do another giveaway for the chat after this. Owen Casey. There's Connor Norby with Spacer. And that's going to be Arjan Namala. Griffey, Xavier Isaac, Enrique Bradfield, Matt Shaw, and Blake Mitchell. Enrique Bradfield, 81 of 199. Hogan, Andre, Randy versus Austin, Rock, and Taker. Who do you got? Hogan, Andre, and Randy. Silver. That's actually nice. How about a die cut silver of Avon Melendez? I was having trouble saying that. That is going to Arizona, and these are really, really rare. These you don't. This is literally our first one in like 3 cases. These are really rare. It's not the best name. But these silver field level die cuts are super duper rare. Or diamond level with baseball. Are Volpe cards selling for anything? A little bit. Paul Skeens. It just depends on what it is, what set it is, things like that. There's a bazillion Volpe cards, so like our third year Volpe select card selling? Probably not. Our Topps rookie selling? Yes. What's going on, Mike? Evan Carter. Trey Morgan. Our first auto is Luis Tiant. Luis Tiant for the Boston Red Sox going to Avery. And Adam Jones. Tiant for Boston is our first auto. That means our second one's going to be good. Howard Brooks Lee and Thomas Segis going for. Brooks Lee has a little bit of hype. Segis not so much. Segis stuff doesn't particularly do great. Josh Noth, Heston Kierstead on the maroon. Jackson Merrill. And Yaro Arrieti. Heston is 47 of 149. Show us a Skeens auto. Let's just kick off this break with a Skeens auto. Why not? How do they even get the auto there on stickers or copy and paste their stickers that they sign and then they put them on the card? When they can't sign the card that physically itself. I think our second auto might be here. Roy Halladay. Brock Wilkin for Milwaukee. Our second auto is Adele Amador for the Rockies. Silver auto going to Paul A. And Jace Bowen. Joey says, I was at Target earlier picking up medicine and there were so many people lined up for a card restock. I think Select Football released today on retail. 83 of 99. So that's probably why you saw so many people. That or there was a Pokemon restock. What's up, Clay? What's going on, man? Trey Morgan, Hurston Waldrep, Adele Amador, Chipper Jones. We're going to end this box with a numbers of Mike Piazza for the New York Mets. That one's going to be 50 of 99 on that one. We'll move over. We haven't done one of these in a minute. They've been pretty good to us in the past. It's 2024 Topps Black and White. Saw some orange Contenders and Mega. Oof. Contenders retail is never good. It would be football. If people are waiting around in line for Contenders retail, oh boy, they're going to be in a world of hurt. Those have consistently been really bad. Black and White is a pretty fun set. We've had some very good luck out of this set. Phoenix, okay. You can buy those online, so I don't know why people would be waiting around. Mason Wynn. Jose Altuve. Our auto is here. It is early. It is Emerson Hancock for the Mariners. 98 of 99. Emerson is our auto. Paul Molitor is going to be on our insert. Willer Abreu, Stephen Kwan, and Colton Cowser. What was our last soccer break? Our last soccer break was Chrome UEFA Soccer, or Chrome Ultimate Club Competition a couple weeks back. Scotty, awesome that you're here. You keep asking, is it worth it? And that's kind of a very subjective question because any box that's like 60 bucks can hit like a monster card, and any box that's like 2,000 bucks can hit absolutely nothing. So there's not like one product where it's like, yes, it's worth it. Like any box can be worth it. There are boxes that have like more value than the others. But when you ask if it's worth it, it's like, it's a very subjective question. I'll say that. Daryl Strawberry is going to be on the orange, and that is a 1 of 5 Strawberry team color for the Mets. Daryl Strawberry, 1 of 5 for the New York Mets going to Thomas K. So I can't really answer the is it worth it question. 1 of 5 Daryl Strawberry. Probably put that in a one touch. That's pretty nice. One of the cool things about this set is it's more about the photography. Lawrence Butler. Who's the kid for the A's that's been crazy? It's Denzel Valentine? Is that his name? Geloff? What's his name? Denzel Clark. Denzel Clark with 2 of the crazy catches. Denzel Clark. He had one of the most ridiculous home run robberies I've ever seen.
Valentine was a Chicago Bulls player.
Denzel Valentine did play for the Bulls.
For Michigan State.
Yeah, that's right. That's who I was thinking of.
I knew where. Sorry.
Look, this one's going to be very, very nice in a black one touch. Look at this. Strawberry auto sold for 70 in May. That's still just a nice card. 1 of 5. Pretty nice team color for the Mets. Nice little hit right there.
It's good.
And it's 1 of 5. You're off his... Yeah. I was like, I know I've said the name Denzel Valentine before. It's Denzel Clark, yeah. Is that red? This is red number 2, Carlos Correa. 10 of 10, Jackson Merrill, rookie for San Diego. Going to the Padres. Going to CJI. Congrats, CJ. You asked who was good on the Padres. This guy's pretty good on the Padres. Yeah, that's a red to 10 of Jackson Merrill. Congratulations. That's probably also a one-touch. Jim Palmer. Vladdy. You can just see Vladdy's backside. That's not a good photo. Frank Thomas. Jared Jones. And Jason Dominguez. Merrill, $170. Sell it to Hitman. What's up, Jade? What up, homie? Hitman a buyer on Jackson Merrill. That's why we said this box is very good. This black and white set has been very good to us.
Yeah.
So the Padres are free rolling the rest of the way through the break. They're pretty much paid for at this point. 170 last sold. And CJ is in on a filler in this one. Merrill, 10 of 10. All right, let's keep it rolling. A couple really nice packs right there. Seager and Jordan Westberg. An insert of Adrian Beltre on the flash focus or shutter speed. Wyatt Langford is going to be on the, what are these called? The frame rate. Spencer Strider, Kyle Harrison, and PCA. Man, this guy's been hot. Rookie PCA. No longer unsure about the pod spot. The gold Luca from the last break. Dude, that card was awesome. That card was awesome. This is kind of like photogenic, yes. Acuna. There's David Hamilton. Eric Davis. Josh Young. We got Stephen Kwan, 12 of 25, going to the Guardians. Shota is going to be on the rookie resolution. Royce Lewis. And there's Jordan Lawler. What is a box of black and white? So these I think I saw for around 300 a box now. If you can find them. There's not many more left out there on the market. I think they're about 300 a box. You do get an auto in every box. Keep them coming. I'm going to try. Corbin Burns, Aaron Judge, now hitting like 395. Bobby Witt Jr. Yamamoto. Junior Caminero is going to be on the rookie resolution. Rookie. Vladdy is going to be on the shutter frame rate. Jackson Holiday rookie. And Will Smith. We pulled a really nice Jackson Holiday auto out of this product a while back. I remember that card.
Was that when people thought he sucked?
That was when people thought that Jackson Holiday sucked.
They thought Caglone sucked after 4 games.
Have a gold in here. Gold Bryce Harper, 2 of 75. Going to the Phillies. That's Tay. Do those one touches use a perfect fit sleeve or a standard size? So they come with its own inner sleeve. Exclamation point GTI in chat. You'll get a link for Game Time International mags. They are the best mags on the market. We're not sponsored or anyway. We don't get paid to say that. It's just everybody in this community loves the Game Time International mags, which are right here. They come with their own sleeve inside. They're the best. Better than your Ultra Pros, better than your Fanatics, your Pro Molds, all of those. Much better. Bryce Harper to 75. We already hit our auto. It was Emerson Hancock for the Mariners. Mike Schmidt. There's Randy Johnson for the Diamondbacks. Ellie De La Cruz is going to be on the shutter speed. Ronald Acuna is a short print. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Yeah, that's a short print right there. Shota, rookie. Rafi Devers, Flexen, and Tariq Skubal. There are different colors. Yes, there's different color one-touches as well. They ship internationally. You got pinks, you've got reds, you've got blacks, whites, silvers, gold cracked ice, flat golds. Bunch of different colors now. Last pack of black and white right here before we hop into some Bowman. There's Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Julio for the Mariners. Ichiro for the Mariners. Contreras. Julio for the Mariners again on the green. 53 of 99. Got Mason Wynn, rookie, on the rookie resolution. Dave Parker and Nolan Arenado. Alright, let's hop on into some Bowman. A Bowman Jumbo in this one. A couple black, and then we are going to end with Sterling. Let's grab our Bowman Jumbo. We're getting 3 autographs in here. We didn't really have a single good Bowman Jumbo on Saturday night, and we're still in that same case. So I expect the Bowman to be pretty decent tonight. I would be shocked if it wasn't. What other sports would you like to see on black and white? Literally all the sports. It's a very good online exclusive set. They could do it for basketball. They could do it for football, for WWE. They'd all look great on there. All right, let's hit a monster or two, shall we? They did Star Wars black and white. Greatness loading of Kevin McGonigal. Ramirez, Jack Caglione. You guys told me that Caglione was done. You guys told me his career was over. And DePaula, because he was, what, 0 for 12 or something like that. How about now? I think he's fine now. Opinions on Mr. Iguana? Like him. He got over his awesome gimmick. You did, Tim.
Yeah.
Dylan Cruz. Walker Jenkins. Williams. Tolero, Keys, Walter. We have a lava here.
Ooh.
It's Luis Marejo. 272 of 399 for the Guardians. WWE black and white and do some NWO. That'd be cool. Cole Fontanelli is 69 of 250. And Jefferson Rojas. What do you think about a NASCAR black and white? I mean, you could do a photogenic NASCAR because Panini still has NASCAR for a while. They got Mr. Iguana on a Tops Now card, but they put everybody else with him. They put him with his trios team. So
Logan Paul finally got his card.
Logan Paul and John Cena got a card too. Yeah, that was pretty landmark. There's a 101 dual auto floating around out there.
Which means he's going to be in another WWE segment this year.
I did buy some of those Tops Now cards. I thought they were so cool this time around. We have Trout's Catch of the Day cards. John Kenzie Noel, Chase Burns. Cruz, Lopez, Drew Jones, Kurtz, and Weatherholt. Weatherholt, a top prospect for St. Louis. And Emil Morales. Mr. Iguana was a V-friend? That's what I thought too. A real-life V-friend. That's why the gimmick took off. Alright, haven't seen an auto yet. I think our first one might be here. All your paper cards will ship to the correct teams. Red rookie of Kim for the Dodgers. Gil Hill, Tink Hentz, Jack Lyons, Laura. And Franklin Arias on the Scouts 100. Now, where are our autos at, huh? I want to see like a red auto. God forbid we finally see a super. We have never pulled a super this year from 25 Bowman. That seems absurd. What's going on, Tommy? Matherin keeping the team in it. Your first auto is right here. It's Aaron Estrada for the Baltimore Orioles. Going to David S. Aaron Estrada. No, Mr. Iguana has a ton of charisma. He's very good. What's the Topps equivalent to a Dragon Scale? There really isn't one, actually. Topps doesn't do a lot of... I guess it would be a Reptilian from Bowman. Topps doesn't do a lot of the animal prints that Panini does, unfortunately.
Taylor's got a guilty conscience.
Taylor with a guilty conscience over there. Taylor doesn't like it when they call up prospects early. God forbid a kid learn in the deep end. Let's send him back down to AAA where he just mashes on a bunch of pitchers still for 2 more years.
Yeah.
We have a greatness loading of Kevin McGonigal, 112 of 125 for the Tigers. Trey Sweeney, Weatherholt, Pineda, Clark, and Cheng. Caldwell as well. Owen Wild.
Well, if they have a superstar, Bobby Wood on that team that could help them out.
I think it's fine. Like, just call him up. Just let him get reps with the team. What's he going to do? Is he just going to keep hitting 300 down in AA and just crushing people? Like, at some point, you just got to call him up and let him struggle against Major League pitching until he figures it out. He's figured it out everywhere else. Your team's not really going anywhere this year. Just call up your top prospect and...
Their outfield sucks.
Yeah. He should play a full season at AAA. No. That's the old way of thinking. We don't do that anymore. Not with service time, the way that works now. We have another Chase Mobley. I swear, our case has had 1/3 of all the Chase Mobleys in the world. Going to the Guardians, going to Brett, Chase Mobley. Greatness loading of Kobe Mayo, Leo, Thomas White, Javier Morejo, right. And Christian Moore. How do I think Bazana will turn out? I think he'll be fine. I don't know. The Guardians have a history of not developing hitters. I will say that. A little bit. Jose Ramirez. But they've also had some other guys that were touted that kind of fell off. Well, he was one of them. Connor Griffin, PGM Orlando, Sammy Hernandez, Perez, Mooney, Pan. The Royals aren't great at development either, yet they have Bobby Witt Jr. on their team. I don't know if I want to believe you there, Taylor. What's going on, Sean? We're looking for one more auto in this box. Our first two have not really set the world on fire. First two were not particularly great. Bazana's bases loaded cards. Kellen Lindsay, Ricardo Yan, Rafael Flores, Bruce Shannon, Showalter. Do you think that's a development problem or is that a drafting problem? I think that's more of a drafting problem, homie. Hayden Miller. Scouting and drafting is not the greatest. One more auto floating around. Needs to be a good one. Rockstar rookies of Kumar Rocker. Greatness loading Leo. Max Clark. Nelly, Sinard. There's going to be Connor Griffin on the Purple Reptilian. 149 and 149 for the Pirates. You know, the White Sox are actually good at developing guys. I don't know what it is. It's just a culture of losing on that team is a problem. They actually are pretty decent at developing talent.
The problem is those guys go to the majors and they just end up wandering. Like Luis Roberts 200 this year.
Luis Roberts, yeah, not looking hot this year. I think we might have our final auto in the box here. Red rookie of Thomas Geese. That's okay. Rhett Lauder, going to be for the Cincinnati Reds, going to be LG. 48 of 150 on the Rookie of the Year auto. Rhett Lauder to 150. The White Sox are not terrible at developing. They have okay guys in their farm system. Braden Montgomery is going to be on the Reptilian. We got one pack left. We haven't seen any big color in this box at all. Sam Vasola. They have a lot of guys who have potential in their system. They're not just like filled with a bunch of trash in their system. I don't know what it is about the White Sox, but like they do fine developing guys, and then they get to the majors, and then that's where it all falls apart. Timmy just said exactly what I said.
That's what I said too.
When me and Timmy are saying the same thing,
And all three of us.
that's a little scary. Final pack here of Jumbo, man. I don't know what it is about this case of Jumbo, but these cases have been... This case has been rough in particular. Kobe Mayo, Christian Moore, Bishop Letson, McGonigal first, Morales, Escobar. And yeah, we are just not hitting out of Bowman recently. Andrew Painter, to wrap it up. We have 2 Topps Chrome Black, and then we have Sterling at the end of this one. Need a couple good boxes of Topps Chrome Black. 95-95 game with 8 minutes left. It's a blue auto right there. Saturday night is going to be my last full-time stream with you all for 2 months. Aw, that's sad. We have orange right here. Orange to 25 on the wave coming on up. Vesta, Crochet, Tovar, Arenado, and to 25. Kid Povic for the Baltimore Orioles. Team color, 6 of 25. This is the NBA Finals, Game 3. It's a 1-1 series tied right now. Cade Povic to 25. Free throw, Merchant strikes again. Unbelievable. Maury Povic, son. Unbelievable. You guys got your jokes tonight. There's Brian Reynolds. We have Hurston Waldrop, Mookie Betts, Ryan Bliss, Blake Snell. And how about another James Wood? We've been seeing this guy a lot out of Bowman, or Topps going black lately. 82 of 99 going to Washington. Russell, congrats, man. James Wood to 99. We pulled a gold of his on Saturday night. Seen a lot of Wood lately. Pause. James Wood. I don't think that's over 100, but it's nice. Blue auto. Brian Reynolds. 45 of 150. How about Brian Reynolds? Brian Reynolds going to Pittsburgh. That is Sherry, who is in this break on a filler. And let's go ahead and do our other Topps Chrome Black. And then we have Sterling at the end of this one. What's going on, Luke? Brian Reynolds not bad, just not very exciting, I would say. Is Ben Rice still going for a decent amount? Ben Rice is okay. Hype is kind of faded a little bit. He was very hot for a minute there. Yeah, it's just looks like it's just a base auto. I guess it could be a white. I can never tell. Set that there.
Wow,
And we have blue. Simeon, Adley Rushman, Nacho Alvarez, Logan Gilbert, Yuri Perez. And for the A's, we have Mason Miller, 130 of 150. We have a 98-98 ball game in the NBA Finals, Game 3. 7 minutes left in the fourth. Need 2 assists from Matherin for $200, says Jeremy. Good luck. We have another green in here. Seiya Suzuki and Jose Ramirez. DJ Hers, Kyle Tucker. Lubob. We are seeing a lot of James Wood lately. Is that the exact same card? No, one's green and one's green wave. Unbelievable for Russell. We're seeing double still tonight. We saw a double in our WWE break. Seeing double again. We have the green and the green wave. 41 of 99. Buyer says DC Josh. DC Joshua Buyer. 41.99 James Wood. Need an Obi top and 3 for $400, says Luke. Your auto. Rookie for the Blue Jays, and that is who the F of Stewart Baroa.
Who?
Stewart Baroa. What on earth?
What the f is this piece of...
Stewart Baroa. Angel Baroa's kid. Maybe. Angel Baroa's kid. Geronimo Baroa something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Wow. Halliburton clutch. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in this break, boys and girls, children of all ages. There are only 2 cards left in this break, but there's a good chance they're both going to be the best cards in the break. Sterling, 2 cards. $2,000+ a box. We need to see a ceiling card here for somebody. We need a ceiling card out of Sterling. And your categories are Topps All-Star Rookie Cup Team and 2025 rookies. Well, 25 rookies is going to be the one we have to start with. This could be a lot of different players. We'll do 25 rookies first, and we'll hope that it's Maybe for Russell. Maybe it's a Ben Rice. We'll do 25. We got to do 25 rookies first. The ceiling is higher in the other one. All right. Good luck, all. Your first card. I saw a little bit of something. See Cardinals. Did I see for Brett? This is going to be Sagis. Thomas Sagis is going to be our first hit. 2 of 25. Now I really want to know what's in that one. Thomas Sagis is going to kick us off to 25. Now, that was not the rookie we were hoping to see. Thomas Sagis on the dual to 25. That means the better card is 100% in there.
I mean, I hope it is.
Yeah, the other side, the rookie cup, that's anybody from any year who's a Topps rookie cup. Don't they give a rookie cup to every player at every position for the second year? Second year rookie cup can be... Could be Skeens in the next box. He was the top pitcher last year. All right, let's go ahead and hit the scrolls for this one. Yeah, so many possibilities in the next box. Top should just put it in a one-touch. I agree with you, Michael. I really do. Thomas Sagis, 2 of 25. Yeah. So that kind of feels like our Paul Molitor in the other box. Because we had a Paul Molitor and then we had a Devers 101. All right. Final card of the break. We need a banger here. We need a ceiling right here for somebody. And there's a card. I thought it was a redemption at first, but we have a card. Is it upside down? I think it is. I think we see the name on this one, too. Jackson Chourio, 15 of 25 for Milwaukee, going to Saban. 15 of 25 on the Chourio for 21 home runs in 2024. That was his rookie year. I think we still have a monster in that case.
Yeah.
Jackson Chourio, 2025, Sterling. Yeah, I think we still have a monster. Devers could not be our best hit. Sterling has not delivered. I would agree with you. Sterling has not come through. Going to Milwaukee, going to Saban. Like, there has to be a big hit in those other boxes. I mean, I know it hasn't made a good impression so far, but what do you guys want to do on Saturday? Do you want to finish it in one break? Be expensive. But if you guys want to finish it in one break and do the other two boxes, we definitely can. Can we fill it is the question.
Have to have a monster.
15-25, Jackson Chourio to wrap it up. 100 spot cereal. The problem is there's only 25 cereals in the break. Skeens is in the product.
It's out of the park.
Jackson Chourio to 25 to send us home. Let's go ahead and take a look at the hits. And we have a giveaway for chat coming on up. Our Topps Chrome Black Autos, 2 James Woods. Cade Povic. Maybe we'll set that up for Saturday. We'll just finish off that case. There's gotta be a monster. ID Gen at 25 spot cereal. 25 spot would be more expensive, and then only 4 people would potentially hit. I don't think I would do it as a cereal, but I think a full 27 spot with like product. I think maybe we'll do that. We'll see. We'll finish off that case. Your one touches. We did have 4 of them in that break. We did have the Jackson Chourio to 25. We did have the Thomas Sagis to 25. We have the Darryl Strawberry to 5, and then we also have the Jackson Merrill to 10. We'll put black and white back on in that one. We have a couple boxes left. And that is going to do it for your break.